inside Oracle Arena in Oakland. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, in recent years, no doubt, this has been the NBA's epicenter.
I'll take it one level above you, baby. How about this team has redefined the offense in the NBA, leading the league with record-setting three-point shots made.
Join us to watch some of the greatest players on the planet, and they're ready to go. Curry, that won't go. Leonard drills the three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Draymond Green matched up with Paul George. To Russell. Going to launch beyond the arc. D'Angelo Russell bothered just enough on that one. To Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. He made his first effort, but not that time. Curry into the front court. Down three. For three. And the rebound taken down by the Clippers. Leonard. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Klay Thompson has got 2 shots coming. A career 85% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. So he hits the first, misses the second. Beverly into the front court. 2-point advantage. Russell. Can't fault the defense. D'Angelo Russell hits.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
George buries it on the catch and shoot. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively, and that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Curry, bad pass there. Clippers have it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know, you're not getting back on D.
Beverly to Leonard. Shot clock winding down. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Knocks down the second free throw. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Cauley Stein to Shaun Livingston. Gets it in the left corner. Green. Good for 3.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Here comes the screen. Thompson. Oh, he couldn't get it to go.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Kawhi Leonard against the former Cougar. He engulfed him that time. Here comes the screen. Green to Thompson. Kawhi Leonard sends it away. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 23, Louis Williams.
Russell. Slam dunk, Shaun Livingston.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Thompson. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Possession lies with Golden State. Russell matched up with Paul George. Shakes free and hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing there.
Leonard. And throws it down.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
D'Angelo Russell. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
Kawhi Leonard. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Russell with it up top. They're down 3. Oh, they call the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Steve Kerr making some changes to his lineup. Thompson knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
It's a big finish.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Here comes the screen. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. First quarter's complete. The Clippers are out in front. 1 quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Paul George. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Curry all the way, but his shot won't fall. To Beverly. George, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Steph Curry, tough matchup against George. Here's a chance from long range. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Ivica Zubac trying to cash in on the three-point play. 71% for his career. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Substitution being made in this one. Russell to Curry. 4-3. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Oh, he hits the 3.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Leonard to Paul George. Strong finish for Paul George. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Curry. Textbook defense. George matched up with the two-time MVP. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To George. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Fires the three. Well defended. Here's Curry with it up top. They trail by 7. Looney against Paul George. Thompson. No good. That's great defense. To Paul George. Shot from the lane won't go. Curry to bring it up. Right now, down 7. Fires the three. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Time to shuffle things up.
For the Los Angeles Clippers, number 40,
It's LA Clippers ball. Kawhi Leonard against Klay Thompson. Probing the defense. And the finish at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Curry to Thompson. From the painted area, won't go down. George. Won't go. Offensive rebound. Curry into the front court. Down 6. Here comes the screen. Thompson. Won't go down. You've got to get that one to go.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
That'll do it for the first half. The Clippers have the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. LA Clippers with the basketball. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go.
You can't fall in love with the jump shots. You have to find ways to maybe even get to the free throw line. Keep your team in the game by putting points on the board.
And splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Curry with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
It was contested, but Paul George still dials in for three.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be.
Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
To shoot for Golden State. Patrick Beverley pins it. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverley. Thompson. Add 2 points to the board.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Curry. He's not. Exclamation point. Willie Cauley-Stein with the slam.
Ed, I bet you can't say his name 3 times fast.
That's William Cauley-Stein, my
I said
friend.
fast, Ed, fast.
Beverley. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Curry. To the rim, lays it up and in.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Green, and the rebound comes down to the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard takes aim at Steph Curry. To George. Slam dunk.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt.
Someone's not going to be happy about that. You have to be careful on the inbounds.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Textbook body control on the Euro step.
And when a player's running at you full speed and he takes those steps, there's no way you can defend it.
Draymond Green with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Curry, that's off the side of the rim, no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Nothing going here on that drive. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Russell. And George able to gobble up the rebound. Can't connect from inside. Curry. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Is your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Leonard. Buries buries it.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Screen coming. Curry to Alec Burks. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Flushes it home.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Screen coming.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Patrick Beverley sends it away. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverley. Curry. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
And finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And Jay, they call the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul in the last 2 minutes.
That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The Clippers are out in front. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. The defending champs, Jay, getting all they can handle here at the Oracle.
You don't see this very often. They've come in and put up one heck of a fight. But it doesn't matter if you don't get a check in that win column.
Slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Beverley to Leonard. From long range. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Missed a wide open look.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
And finishes strong.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Chip.
His timing was a tad bit off.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Steph Curry against George. Patrick Beverley swats it, and he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. Kawhi Leonard against Klay Thompson. To Beverley. Willie Cauley-Stein with a piece. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Willie Cauley-Stein. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. It's George for 2. Not that time.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Number 0.
Leonard to Paul George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To George. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
That's off the side of the rim, short. Curry. The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Leonard. Beyond the arc for 3. And Kawhi Leonard. Good on the quick release there.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Russell into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. George, defended by Draymond Green. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
To Leonard. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Now the Clippers call a timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Thompson. To Paul George. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the past. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Williams. Leonard buries the 3.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive.
Curry to Green. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Draymond Green all in one motion. Give it to him for 3.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard to Beverly. Oh, I missed the short one there. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a 3.
Reminder for the winner of today's ticket raffle. You have until the end of today's game to claim your prize at the customer service desk located near section 104.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they dig into their bag of tricks, trying to draw up the game winner.
Have you considered a luxury box for your next group event? Availability is limited, so you must act now.
deep three at the buzzer. Draymond Green able to recover with the block. Let's do it. Overtime is underway. Yes, D'Angelo Russell, 4 out of 7.
D'Lo reminds me so much of Sam Cassell. He's not the fastest guy, but he gets where he wants to go anytime. The word that is key for him, potential, potential, potential. Will he be able to accomplish his potential?
And he'll head to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Knocks down the first. 2 for 2 on that trip.
Good shot.
Warriors have the basketball. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Curry, yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Curry into the front court. He'll run the offense. Clippers have got it. To George. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Curry and buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Here's Curry with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And stuffs it home.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Thompson. Add 2 points to the board. Leonard to Paul George. Nothing going here on that drive. Willie Cauley-Stein. Huge block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want.
And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Nice pass to set things up. Green buries it on the catch and shoot.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense. You can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Leonard to Williams. Lets it fly from long range. And Lou Williams, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Steph Curry. To George. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
It was right there. To Thompson. Green. To Curry. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Warriors have it. Russell against Paul George.